On Tuesday, July 5th, 2016, at the offices of Dr. KATZ, PH.D., we are announcing Relana's mission, a campaign called Guns Down, Stop Killing, Live. And our panel to discuss our concerns are first Dr. KATZ, then Father Frank, Relana, and Demaria. And we can begin.
Hello, everyone. We're so pleased and honored to be here today. As we've said before, Guns Down, Stop Killing, Live is a cause that is very close to my heart, and I'm very passionate about this, is to stop the killing. My brother, Mark Rayner, a heavyweight boxing champion, was killed in the spring of 1993 due to an attempted carjacking. I was 16 years old at the time. We were both rising stars, he a boxer, myself a singer. And when I lost my brother, I was devastated. And there's really no words that I can ever put together or formulate to say how it directly affected my life in such a way. And my mother was my saving grace, God and my mother. She told me to write about my brother and for all of my emotions, everything that I had ever felt, my feelings of my sorrow and being sad. And she told me that, and she gave me that advice, and it's the best thing that I had ever done. This is 23 years ago, in some months today. I wrote Till I See You Again in honor of my big brother, and I did a video as well. And through the years, Dr. KATZ, Dr. Michael KATZ, has been very instrumental and inspirational in myself and my family's lives in dealing with the loss of my brother, Mark Rand, and helping us to cope with it. So I wanted to sit here today and have Dr. KATZ and Father Frank, who I am so honored to have both. Thank you so much for being here with us today. And I would like for them to speak about what's going on in our society as well, because coming from them is something very powerful. Dr. KATZ, please speak about some of the things that we have come to you for in our youth and the things that are happening in our society and our world today.
I want to say hello to the audience. I'm Dr. Michael KATZ. I'm a licensed psychologist. I've been going for 44 years. In all my career, I've been trying to help people who experience major trauma in their life, especially loss of a loved person, whether it's from violence, whether it's from the military, whether it was from suicide, whether it was from a car accident. In all my career, I've experienced the pain of people who are caring and loving, and they give their soul and they give everything they have to a person, and that person is suddenly, unexpectedly taken away. That is the biggest pain, the biggest anguish, most awful source of anxiety, depression, anger, frustration a human being can ever experience. And to me, we can do something about it. We have to do something about it. We just can't sit by and let it happen and wait for the politicians to decide what to do while they're attacking each other in a verbally violent kind of way. We have to be able to care about each other. And Martin Luther King, he's famous for I have a dream speech, and many others. I remember maybe 50 years ago watching him on TV, giving a speech, I forget where, but he said something I think about every day. And I talk about this with many of my patients. He was asking, why are people so confused? Why are people robbing and stealing? God gave us a beautiful universe. The sky, the stars, the suns, there's hurricanes and tornadoes. They gave us a brain and a body to adjust to it. Why in the beautiful universe is there so much stress, so much tension? Why are there so few people at peace? Why are people so in so much pain themselves, or are so selfish? They only think of what I want right now that they even think about taking the life of another human being who they may know, but because of a parking spot, who took the last banana over some silly little thing to affect the lives, take that person's life, affect the life of everyone else who has contact with the person. And he was saying, why aren't we experiencing joy in life? Why is there so much pain? He said the reason is because most people don't understand the purpose of life. And he said, if we understand the purpose of life, we're going to make good decisions, we're going to bring joy and happiness to ourselves, even though there's going to be some frustration. If we don't understand the purpose of life, we're going to flounder, and we're never going to find it, and we're going to do wrong things. This is the quote. Purpose of life is to serve God. We serve God by working with his children, fellow brothers and sisters, to make God's world into a better place. That's the rent we pay God for the time and space he lets us stay here on earth. That to me is the most profound statement I've ever heard. And that's what parents need to do. That's what teachers need to do. From the time the child is born, to teach them that happiness is not things. It's not what kind of car you have. It's not how many people you have under you. The purpose of life is to serve God by making his world into a better place. But it's got to start with the children from the day they're born, by the parents and the grandparents and the community, showing this so the kids can role model it. And that to me is just hopefully by this program today, Relana, and what she's doing, we can make people aware it's possible to eliminate the nastiness and the cruelty and the verbal assaults and the killings. But we have to understand Martin Luther King's message. The purpose of life is to serve God, not to serve ourselves. We do it by helping his children, our fellow brothers and sisters, to make God's world into a better place. That is joy. That is rapture. And that's the rent we pay God, the time and space he lets us stay here on earth. And so I hope that this has been helpful to people as a general philosophy about how we can eliminate violence throughout.
Thank you so much, Dr. KATZ. I was so moved by the words and resonance within me. And we are on a mission. We will not stop. We're going to save lives. We're going to save families. We're going to help the perpetrators, people who are committing these crimes. We're going to have outreach programs, places that you can come to for intervention before you make that bad decision, take someone's life, and in turn take their own, and take the family members' lives. We can touch you. How can we stop this from happening? If all we have to do is touch you, then we want to touch you. We can't make anything happen with our arms folded. But if we have outreach and people and staff and people, the community, activists, community leaders, everybody getting together, like Dr. KATZ and Father Frank. And Father Frank, I would love for you to speak in this mission and cause as well.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here, and coincidences are God's plan. And I hope and pray is in unison God's plan. All of us are here in the same mission, your mission. Next thing is, as we know, for centuries of victims, music and singing pleases God's ears. That's what you have been doing all your life. You continue doing that for the rest of your life. And the second one of the greatest causes on the face of the earth is to save lives, to stop any kind of wrongdoing, sinful, hurting each other, God forbid, which is too much and too tragic in our beloved country, the United States, and toward the world, killing each other. That is absolutely unbelievable. Unbelievable.